Hi good lifers, welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to have you here. I was actually going to make a video today, so this one is actually going to be a very quick one. In the news in the last few days, we've seen that the biggest dairy producer in the UK, Arla, has started putting a feed supplement into cow's milk. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Arla Foods is teaming up with major British retailers to trial a new feed additive that could significantly reduce methane emissions from dairy cows. As part of the project, 30 of Arla's farmers and a number of retail partners, including Morrisons, Aldi and Tesco, will trial the use of Bovaer, which reduces methane emissions from cows by 27% on average.
Now, I'm first to admit I'm not a farmer. I have no idea what this thing actually is. But there's some really scary reports about some of the side effects and some of the things that people have to be careful about when they handle the stuff. Now, as I said, I'm not a farmer. I don't know the ins and outs of this. However, I am becoming more and more convinced that I want to try and keep our food as clean as possible, if that makes sense. I see some of the other homesteading channels that you and I probably both follow and really watch have been looking at things like toxicity. I know Homesteading Family have just had a whole video about finding glyphosate in their blood work, which is really scary, seeing as they live a fairly organic life, as they say. I'll link their video somewhere. But I see that it's stuff like that that just jumps up at me, and I just think, wow, this is the reason why I'm going to try and move further towards being a little bit cleaner in our diet and our food production. If you've not been around this channel before, my name is Niki, by the way. I run Back to the Good Life. Sometimes my husband G gets involved when he's not busy or being too camera shy. We live in a bog standard house in the UK with quite a small garden, and up until recently we had an allotment, but we don't have it anymore. Well, we technically still do, but we're soon to give it up. And we are moving towards being as self-sufficient as possible within our own abilities.
What we should be doing is working at the job of life itself. Now, you're going to ask me how to put this into practical terms.
How to put this into practical terms?
Right, here goes. I quit work, and we become as damn near self-sufficient as possible.
So we have no land, we have not a lot of money, and we also have no time because both of us have full-time jobs and there's a lot of other stuff going on. So we're trying to do our best. So what this has actually jumped up in my mind, having watched the news about this over the weekend and all the other bits and pieces that's been coming out. I like a bit of a conspiracy personally. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I'm one of those people that quite enjoys reading and watching about them, but doesn't really believe most of them. However, this one has kind of got me thinking a little bit. And as I said, I don't know enough about it to really give you any firm information or give you any recommendations on what you should do. But I do know that as a family, as a couple, what we're now making sure is that all of our dairy products are going to be Arla free. We already get a milk delivery via Milk and More, so that's great. We're going to keep that up until we move. And then what we are going to do after that is we're going to join one of the milk shed things that are available in the UK. There's loads and loads of these, and I didn't even know this until the weekend. It's been a really cool experiment for me. There's loads of places over the UK that have got milk vending sheds, so little dairy producers are the vending machines. You can go and literally take your bottle, stick it in there, fill it up with milk and pay for it, obviously. And a lot of these are coming out and saying that, no, we are a Bovaer, whatever you say it, free farm, which I think is really cool. And what I've also found out over the weekend is that a lot of these places also do things like veg boxes, they do cheese, they do all sorts of random stuff. And there's a one near where we're going to be going, which is a massive vending machine. So they've got these little locked doors. And it's got some of our favourite cheese in it, so I'm really, really happy about that. So we're going to be moving towards that. That's what I think the future of our food that we definitely can't produce looks like. Obviously, we're going to try and be growing as much of our own vegetables as possible. And we're also going to be raising chickens. We might also be raising quails for food and possibly ducks for food and eggs as well. We'll see how that goes. It depends on the space and everything when we actually finally get moved in some time after Christmas. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing as a family and as a couple, and my extended family as well. I've also been talking about this over the weekend because, as I said, we're not a farming family, but it's definitely quite worrying when you read news articles like that, and I'll link some of them down below. It's just a bit concerning. So I thought I'd just pop on and make a very, very quick video. There is going to be another video coming out this week. I've just been snowed under with lots of stuff. So we'll make a very quick video just to say that we support the British farmers. British farmers have been going through a lot recently. I'm not going to get into the politics of it because no one wants that on this channel, least of all me. But British farmers have been going through a lot recently, as I'm sure most of the farmers across the world are. So this is just a little video to pop on and say shop local, have a chat to your local farmers. A lot of them are on things like Facebook and Instagram. They've got their own little websites. I'll pop a couple of website links below so that you can use your postcode if you're in the UK and find your local farmers that are doing local produce and things. We actually found nearby where we're going, not only is this vending machine for dairy stuff, and there's another one nearby for veg, but there's also quite a few farms around that will do meat boxes, things like half a sheep and things like that, which is really cool. This is the kind of stuff that we've always wanted to look into, just haven't really had the push to do it because convenience gets in the way. So actually, news like this is not that bad. So that's what we are going to do when we move. At the moment we're eating through our freezers and things so that we're not moving as much stuff, but we're going to do that. And this is just a little video to say we're supporting the British farmers, and we're also supporting the farmers that are doing right by their animals, and they're doing right by the people who are eating the food that they're producing, because we couldn't eat food without you, because most of us can't produce our own food. So this is a big old thumbs up to British farmers. I know this is not a normal video. I hope you guys don't mind me just jumping on a little bit of a soapbox, but next video will be back to our regular scheduled random stuff, and I have no idea what that video is going to be about, but hopefully there'll be one out this week. So see you soon. Thanks, good lifers. Bye.